What is up, guys? I'm Justin, aka Call Me Cookum. I'm a full-time content creator on TikTok, trying to make it here on YouTube. So do me a huge favor, hit that subscribe button and comment below the kind of stuff you want to see from me, and I'll see what I can do on my end. So with that being said, guys, let's get into it. Let's do it. Today we have a very interesting video. I asked Instagram a few days ago, right before I had my COVID test, what kind of funny, crazy drinking stories have you ever done or been around that you would like to share? More responses than I thought I would. A lot of them contained felonies, and I can't talk about that for beyond obvious reasons. Not to mention there's a lot of scenarios where I just did not feel comfortable talking about. But I found, I believe, 26-ish different short stories that I think were pretty funny. I tried to skim through it so that I could be having a more natural reaction. So let me know what you guys think. I didn't actually read through any of these, and any of the ones that were more than like 9 pages long, I obviously can't include it because I want to sit here and read a novel for each one of you guys. I apologize to those people who spend a lot of time writing those, but let's just be honest, that's just a lot of information, and I'm not that good at reading, so let's get into it. Let's do it. Number 1, we got, in college, I used to have this thing with my friend, we call him Rob, of course. Rob and I were at a party and we both got drunk. Something happened and we got into a fight. He punched me in the side of the head and I walked away completely fine. Okay. The party goes on, gets broken up, and we walk to the other side of the room. His hand starts to swell. Been there before. Like really swell. Oof. His friend takes him to the hospital but starts crying. His homie needs to explain to the doctor why his girlfriend is crying. He has a broken hand. His hospital called the cops. Meanwhile, my roommate is having a pregnancy scare because his dollar store condom on a Tinder date. Oh my god. All right. What? I feel like that's like 3 different stories in there. So to take from this, don't hit anybody. I'm a pacifist, so yeah, don't fight anybody. Carry your friends and need to go to the hospital. Don't buy dollar store condoms. I guess my shirt doesn't really help in this situation. Side note, my shirt literally says to Rouse Sex and Condoms, 2 things I don't fuck with. That was completely unintentional. I didn't even do that on purpose at all. Oh, this is gonna be a fun another 25. Okay. What the fuck? Drank about 7 full cups of jungle juice and took about 10 shots of vodka. Got stopped by the cops on the way back to my dorm. As soon as the cops shined a light in my eyes, I puked on his shoes, took off running, and he caught me, and I got caught with a drunken disorderly charge. Oh, haven't we all been there before? I have a rant. I believe that this person is lying to me. Let's be honest, in college, there's not too many people that can sit there and just rip 10 shots, 7 full cups of jungle juice, short of it being underpoured. And then you're just going to casually go back to your dorm by yourself. By the way, always use a buddy system. Don't just go back by yourself like that. Don't throw up on a cop. But, I mean, honestly speaking, I feel like you could have got a lot worse than drunk and disorderly. So, I'm just glad you're safe. I feel like I've been there before. During lockdown, 3 of us went to a friend of mine's to make pizza and drink. Yeah, I've been there before. Just a chill night where once around midnight, we were just a bit tipsy. A random guy full of mud entered the house, all drugged up, asking for a phone. Yo, call a friend. I'm assuming that meant 2. I handed my phone to make the call. The guy had something in his pocket, and that we assumed was a gun. When he left, a bunch of police passed and went up to them. Turns out they were hunting him down for beating the shit out of someone close by. It was running through the woods. What the fuck? This sounds like the beginning of the next Cabin in the Woods movie. What the you know what? No, we're just skipping this one. I feel like someone could have got hurt there. On to the next. All right. My uncle gave me in 2013 when I was 10. I feel like I probably shouldn't have included this. A full shot of limoncello. Limoncello is still delicious, by the way. So it tasted like lemonade. Facts. I puked for an hour straight and pounded it back like a champ. I refuse to drink limoncello to this day. Everyone on this planet has that one liquor they cannot touch anymore. I'm not going to mention it because for the sole purpose, I know one of you smart asses is going to find me and make me drink it. And I don't want to do that. I always talk about how I don't like to drink Jack Daniels unless I absolutely have to. I still do it because it's still effective. It's still good. I just don't like to. But there's one I just won't fucking touch. And you guys will never know that. On to the next one. Time my friend and I went to visit Penn State and I blacked out at like 8 p.m. and fell asleep. My friend and girlfriend woke me up at 2 a.m. and went back out drinking until 6 a.m. That's your craziest story? That's it? This is it? That just seems like a normal fucking weekend to me. don't know what that says about me as a person, but I mean, I'm not gonna change. On to the next one. All right. I got passed out drunk on the beach with my private school friends and puked twice in the sand. My friend had to pour water in my mouth and feed me, and I fell asleep in the sun for 2 hours. I'm all very pale, and needless to say, I was very badly sunburned. Okay, y'all need to start stepping up your drinking game, because this just sounds like a normal fucking day to me. What the fuck? Alright, whatever. We're just gonna keep on going on. Oh, okay, this is a longer one. Let's go. Started with a couple Mike's Hards, well, of course, and maybe a Trilly or two down the hatch. Kid was off his ass, dance floor, Dixieland delight. Women's sweat crowd starts getting larger, and me and my boys are having our time. We look over to see a couple chicks pounding the living daylights out of a keg. All right, probably one of the hardest suck downs I've ever seen. Absolute consumption vortex. You vortex a keg? How the fuck do you do that? Alright. We were astounded. Sweaty Dylan Snow, my buddy. Okay, this is Game of Thrones. And my beefy consumption goddess probably weighed more than he did, but at the time, but his rocking set of Hooters lock eyes, and after a couple excruciating minutes of small talk, they take things back upstairs. Couple pumps later, Krakatoa, not a bust, no nut, just a volcanic eruption of shit, stained bed sheets, stinky pants, and a tough scene up for Snow. From that down, we call him Poopy. Okay, that's a story. I don't know how to react to that. What do you guys think? He shit himself? Can't say I ever done that one, so got me beat, my friend. Cheers, my friend. Alright, someone came to my house, threw hot dogs, and we followed them. Don't worry, I wasn't driving. And then passed out and went outside, saw hot dogs in my yard. Went outside when I woke up. I talked to this person about this. Wait, no, I did. They sent me pictures of hot dogs in their yard. I'm like, you saved the pictures? Like, what the fuck? Alright, whatever. I don't understand that. Is that like a threat? Throw like wiener dogs at people? Just, yeah. Okay, whatever. We're moving on. God damn, another long one. Alright. Day 3 in Korea. I'm already scared of this person. After being sent out there for the army for a year, I don't know how to read that. Some sketchy ass bar in the dark ass valley that goes straight downstairs. There are only 3 Koreans in the bar, 2 of which were homosexuals. Okay, I'm not sure that even matters. And would not leave me the hell alone. They end up paying my first tab for $178. Nice. After drinking another tab of $65. Nice. I attempt to go back upstairs, end up falling down the flight of stairs, not at once, but twice, amazingly, did not break anything. I finally make it upstairs at the end of passing out on a pile of garbage on the side of the road, waiting for a taxi. Then I get woken up by a random cab driver around 4 a.m. to be taken back to Camp Humphreys, not realize my debit card was stolen. No cash, couldn't pay the man. He took my driver's license and sent me on my way inside the Camp Humphreys to be arrested not 5 minutes later for breaking curfew by the 3.5 hours. Would do it all again. That sounds like The Hangover 4. Yeah, we should drink together. That should be fun. Let's do it. Let's do it. We drink for results here, my friend. All right. I was in Maryland meeting my then boyfriend's parents for the first time outside hi-bye type thing. Okay. Oh, wait, no. Yeah, just saying hi-bye. Okay, that makes sense. My bad. Keep in mind, this is the first time I'm reading this, so just bear with me. My boyfriend picked the dinner place, and I picked a nice jeans, a pretty blouse, and a pair of cute stiletto booties. Sorry, apparently that makes a difference. I promise that's important. Okay. Earlier, his mom basically snapped at me, and I was like, that's not right. Then talking about tax stuff, I was right. Anyway, picks Japanese steakhouse. Nice, I love Sakura. Where they make it right in front of you. Evan, then boyfriend, asks if I want a drink. He says we can share because a lot of the time I'll order something and not like it. A woman not liking their drink? Seen that before. So we do, and then we're sharing the drink, and then chef is like, oh, like, who's drinking? I'll say we're sharing. He says, no, I got something better for you. And I was like, okay. Then he pours some sake into a yum cup, and then took it and shot it back. Because mama ate and raised no punk ass bitch. Fucking right. Shout out to the mothers out there. And then he keeps going. So that's the time that I took about 10 shots of sake. in the family restaurant in front of my boyfriend's parents for the first time. See, you got to assert your dominance early, okay? The sooner you're able to do that, the sooner you're going to get a lot better things in this life, I swear to God. Moving to the next one. All right. First time after watching your TikToks, I've been hearing about Rumple. Side note real quick, guys, I talk a lot about Rumplemans on my TikTok channel. I drink a lot of Rumplemans. I am not sponsored by them for any reason. They have reached out to me one time saying that they won't sponsor me. I find that to be almost offensive at this point, because the amount of videos they get an enormous amount of traction that I posted on multiple different platforms, mainly that on TikTok, is absolutely absurd. There's a goddamn ice cream man outside Baltimore. Decided to try it for myself. Ended up drinking the whole bottle of it, which led to me dancing bachata, I think that's how you pronounce it, with a traffic cone outside of a restaurant in front of everyone with all my friends. Stayed up until 7 a.m. But the nights like these are the greatest memories. You're the fucking goat. I don't know who this person is. I gotta reach out to them and give them a hug or something. That just made my heart warm. I don't know who you are, but I love you. I was trash walking home past a construction site, then went to go steal a sign. Ended up falling in a big hole thingy and broke my foot. To this day, I had to move out, or before the day I had to move out of my apartment. Got the sign though. I mean, shit, if you set your mind on something, you accomplish a goal. I guess the obstacles that you have to overcome in order to accomplish that goal just are meaningless. I hope you still have the sign. If you do, send me a picture of it. I want to laugh. Or send it to me. I'll hang it in my room. I swear to God, this is just coffee. Drank to the point where skinny dip pool hopping sounded like a good idea. It's always a good idea. It's 4 a.m. 6 naked dudes, 3 girls. Nice. Running around the neighborhood, jumping fences and swimming until kicked out and then off to find the next house. House 5 guy comes out of the house with a shotgun, shoots in the air. My big friend ran through the fence, snapping the entire section and disappearing. We regroup at my house only to realize the missing one. Our DD hops in the van with the rest of us as they scour in the area to find our friend. We find him hiding in a bush. We head back to the house to keep drinking. What the Okay, this had to be in the Midwest. There's no other way, right? It had to be in the Midwest. If you see, I live in Baltimore right now, all right? Baltimore. If you try to pull that shit here in Baltimore, just hop into some random person's yard and shoot a gun out in the area, you're not living. You're dead. It's just crazy out here in the streets. The time I accidentally got crossed on codeine and alcohol, kissed my guy friend, wrestled my best friend, and debatably broke my jaw. Madeline? I feel like I just had this conversation with somebody recently. Tuesdays, am I right? This one time I went to a bar, ended up leaving the bartender and blacked out drunk, woke up the next day in a hotel room. Who the fuck said that? You have no proof that was me. How can I tell you if I don't remember? The best one yet. True, because I asked people to send me their craziest drinking story. But guess what? If you're hammered drunk and you don't remember, you can't fucking tell me shit now, can you? Fucking right, let's go. Keep going. Let's go on. I don't know who you are, but I like you. I think that's the reason that this way. I think that's the reason why I liked it. Let's go. Was drinking very heavily at the party and picked a fight with my friend's boyfriend who was starting shit with everyone. Eventually, I had to kick the kid out of the party and he ran into a car, grabbed a gun, crazy night. Oh my God, this similar shit happened to me one day. Long story short, I was hanging with my friend Caitlin. We were getting hammered drunk after work. This is before I started even bartending. I got shit-faced in her house. She was like, "Do you want to just go crash in the guest bedroom?" I'm like, "All right, bet." I literally went face down and I just pretty sure I fell asleep. I get woken up by this guy who's like punching my arm. And I'm like, "What the fuck is your problem?" And he literally just looked back at Caitlin and was like, "Dude, is this the guy you're fucking now?" I'm like, "Whoa, real quick. No, it's not like that. I'm hammered right now." He's like, "Then what are you doing here?" I'm like, I'm here with like 20 different people. Where's everybody else at? He's like, "I'm going to the car to get my gun. Stay here." I'm like, peace. I went in the back. I got my car. I got the fuck out of there. Dude, don't mess with people with guns. I was not about to sit there and fight that situation. I got the fuck out. That one time I was blacked out at Turtle. Okay, real quick. I used to work at this place called the Green Turtle. I hope I was here for the story. I didn't read this one yet, so it should be fun. I was so drunk I couldn't walk and fell head first into the telephone pole in the alley, broke my face. No cabs would take me home, so I asked a cop to take me back and he made me go to the hospital. I was scheduled to work the next day, so I had to serve people on Valentine's Day with a broken cheekbone and the worst black eye I'd ever seen. I have video evidence of that night of me in the alley minutes before they hit the pole. It all makes sense. Oh my god, I wasn't here this day. I wasn't here, but I know who this is. I heard about it. This is before I started working there. I'm pretty sure this person was a server, but I said I wouldn't drop names of this. Fuck. If you see this later, text me. I want to talk about this. I think it'd be really funny. I wish I was here for this shit. I was probably hammered drunk because I used to drink at this bar long before I started working there, so it could be funny. Whatever. Moving on. One time I was drinking really heavily and then woke up alone in a Walmart parking lot and couldn't find my car. You can't tell my stories, goddammit. I know this is Steve. God damn it, Steve. I fell out of a chair, ended up looking like this. This is the only person that sent me a picture with the story. So this is I met him actually before I started bartending. This is Colton here. He was one of the characters that would come in every time I would bartend. He wouldn't cause any problems. He would just black out and just weird shit would happen to him, and it was fucking hilarious every goddamn time. Every once in a while he'll come in like on a Saturday, and I was like, oh, you didn't come out last night. And I was like, and then he would just tell me some story about some crazy shit that happened the night before, and I'm like, I completely believe you. I'm just glad you're safe, my friend. Cheers, yeah. Can you cheers coffee? You got me hammered from Thin Mint shots. I threw up green on my shoe and myself in the Uber. All right, so I'm not saying the name here. I shouldn't have said the names beforehand either. So this is a Dirty Girl Scout cookie. It's a fantastic shot. I make mine with equal parts of, well, actually not equal parts. I do about just a splash of just cream and mint, but then equal parts of Rumpelmann's, Kahlua, Bailey's, and then usually an unflavored vodka. In most cases, just Cheetos. It's pretty straightforward, and it tastes like a Girl Scout Thin Mint cookie. They're delicious. At the time period, this person, I'm not gonna drop names, doesn't like the taste of alcohol very much. So I had to make something that was, relatively smooth, right? This is a very simple, very smooth shot, very drinkable. It does turn your puke green. I regret nothing. You will get no apology from me. 100% will do again. I don't care that you just had a kid. But I digress. We were in North Carolina, left Everclear Jungle Juice out on the porch, and we all woke up, passed out with a black bear on the Airbnb deck. Okay, this just escalated very quickly. And yes, this is a true story. Four old friends I thought was a good idea to camp on an island that was boat accessible only. We started drinking at 3 p.m. and stopped at 3 a.m. Then the three of us woke up, and one of our tents was in a tree, and then one was in the boat in the middle of the river. What the fuck? There's some parts of the story that just don't really add up. How'd the bear get there? What is this, Russia? I'm just glad you're alive and safe. Graduation party from high school. Shit, I shouldn't include this. Fuck it, we're already here. Parents brought out shots of Jameson. You spelled Jamie's son. Keep in mind, I've been to Ireland many times. The whole family was full of Irish. Thought Jamie's son would be like water. It is water. Next thing you know, shots turned into whole bottles. Woke up with a $76 Taco Bell charge in my car. Then woke up ass naked in our garden. Turned into a 3-day hangover. It's not crazy, but it's my craziness. Nice. The $76 Taco Bell charge is the most recent part of this whole story. We've all been there before. Didn't have my first drink until I was 23 years old. Finished a bottle of Everclear 6-pack of Angry Orchard and have Everclear Jello shots. Went 6-0 in beer pong, blacked out, woke up in a bathtub with a damn bubble bath, and woke up because the downstairs maintenance guy had a call that there was a leak in the bathroom. So the maintenance saw me completely naked and I had broken toe. Never again. I see nothing wrong with this story. It sounds like a good fucking night. Where are your friends? Or you just do this by yourself? It's kind of hot. Good job. Drank an entire bottle of Prosecco at dinner. Went to a hockey game. Continued to drink more wine. To eat mini donuts and then puke in front of 20,000 people and learn not to puke at a 20-ounce bottle. That just sounds like a good day. Prosecco is aggressively underrated in my personal opinion. I love Prosecco. I went to a holiday party one year and I drank exclusively Prosecco. I was on like 3 bottles of it. I was feeling muy bueno. I don't even know why I just said it like that, but it's fucking true. Cheers. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching this video with me. I thought it was pretty fun. I would love to do more or things like this as well. Maybe like quick Q&As. If you have any like questions, comments, concerns, or any suggestions you think I could do to improve my content, please do me a huge favor. Hit that subscribe button. Comment below. and I would love to sit there and not only have a conversation with you, because I am making a point to respond back to all my my comments here on YouTube, especially first, because I'm really trying to grow this as much as possible. But before you guys leave for any reason, I really hope this reaches the right people. I'm trying to hit the level of monetization, not because I want to get rich one day. I have no intentions of ever being rich. I really want to try to use this channel to kind of bring light to the restaurant industry. The industry as a whole is usually referred to any kind of food or like kind of drink-based businesses and the employees within them. There's a rule of thumb kind of saying that bartenders recognize other bartenders, but I've been going out to a lot of bars and restaurants recently, and I've been seeing that there's really been a negative side to everything kind of going on. There's a lot of people that don't really want to work in this industry much anymore, just because so much crap that's been going on. There's so many customers that really have been treating staff like crap. So I really would love to get this channel to the point where I'm able to go out to bars, restaurants, breweries, and just show people what it's really like to be in these environments. Working in a bar was one of the greatest things I've ever done for my entire life. And I know I'm not bartending anymore. And maybe I can try to switch out again sometime. But for now, I really want to show people that it can be fun being in these environments. But a lot of the bartenders, a lot of servers, a lot of hostesses, managers, even some of the owners are really going through a rough time right now. COVID wasn't an easy time for anybody, but I think it especially hit the restaurant industry hard. And they're not really recovering very well. So I would love to get to the point on this channel where I can record myself going out with friends, random people, followers, or just people I run into on the street. My goal is to find a group of people, go to like a random city, either pre-planned or just completely random, just in the spur of the moment kind of thing, meet up with a random group out, go bar hopping, cover all the tabs with the money I can make from this channel, and just tip the shit out of the bartenders, the server staff, and just anyone else who helps us out, and just kind of record their reaction to show the world that giving an extra little bit of a tip can really just turn someone's day around. It's not the whole idea behind a 5, 10, 15, 18, or 20% thing anymore. Our industry, the way it works here is that people aren't paid the livable wage that they're supposed to be. They're not getting paid enough to sit there and make a means to their end. A lot of them are barely able to survive, and it just sucks. And it's not getting any better. I want to try to do the most I can to help people through that process. So if you guys can help me in any which way possible, just try to view my videos, try to like my videos, comment on them, and maybe I can try to make this dream really a reality. So if you haven't already, like I said before, hit the subscribe button, comment below the kind of stuff you want to see from me. Like the video, I think that helps. I'm not really sure how the YouTube algorithm works. Follow me on TikTok if you haven't already. I stream on Twitch almost every day right now. I stream League of Legends, Valheim, and I'm actually about to start playing Valorant as well. Follow me on Instagram and my Twitter. I'll be the best way of getting in contact with me. I have my merch store that's always live as well. I'm always open to new ideas, new people to help me with edits and design, so feel free to reach out to me. And from the bottom of my heart, guys, I just want to say I love each and every one of you guys. Thank you guys so much, and as always, have a great day all.